Hello, my fellow viewers. This is Coleman Abcal here. I would like to apologize in advance for the lack of uploads. I've been busy doing other stuff. But to make up for that, I'm going to be reading a fanfic on Wattpad. Yay! The title of this fanfic we'll be reading today is toonXcog Toontown Love. Already you can tell that this fanfic will be very high quality. The description of this reads, a princess who is about to become Toontown one and only dictator falls in love with her servant Niall, who happens to be a headhunter cog. Could this be a recipe for disaster? Gee, I wonder. Our fanfic today has been brought to you by Pepper My Pig. And our profile picture is a poorly drawn MS Paint picture of a toon cat flipping the bird. Obviously you can tell that this author thinks that edgy things are cool. Alright, so let's read the first chapter here. Dee Dee's life. Hi, my name is Princess Dee Dee Von Meow, and tomorrow I'm about to become dictator of all Toontown. Let me give you some info about my life. I was born on February 9th, 2004, which makes me 14 right now in 2018. I have an older sister named Ostrid and a younger brother named Finn. Ostrid taught me how to throw knives and trained me from 3 and 7 on special scales. My brother Finn taught me everything about everything. Even though he's younger, he's a super genius. At the age of 8, I started leaving the dark castle at Chippendale's, aka my house, to adventure into the kingdom of Toontown. Apparently Toontown's a kingdom now, I never knew that. One day when I came home, my parents talked to me about executing, so I'd leave the house to kill anyone who got in my way. At this point I was only 9. One day after a long walk back from Donald Sheelan, I realized there was a big ring invasion. They took my sister and my mother. I never saw them again. It was now just me, Finn, and my dad. One day, my dad set out to the Lawbot HQ to find my sister and mom. Since we came for a Bossbot district, things didn't go well, and my dad never came home. It was just me and Finn. And now, since I'm the oldest in the family, it's my time to rule the kingdom. But since I'm so young and it's just me and my brother, I've decided I no longer want Toontown to be ruled by monarchy and instead a dictatorship. That begins tomorrow. Toontown history. There's 4 districts in the kingdom of Toontown: Cashpot, Lawbot, Cellbot, and Bossbot. Minnie's Melodyland and Toontown Central are neutral places, meaning you'll find any kind of cog there. Everyone always thinks that cogs are bad, but that's not the case. That's actually a stereotype. There's about 75,000 cogs in the world, but sadly, only 3,000 are good. The Bossbot rules the kingdom only because the good cogs came from them. Yeah, 1/3, it's crazy! By the way, that's actual dialogue. So yeah. The cogs might be good, but my family wasn't. We were all assassins trained to kill since we were born. I have no heart anymore after everything that's happened. I'm just a scared toon who's about to become ruler of a whole nation. Continue reading the next part. Great. We're off to a great start already. Chapter 2. The beginning. Not the beginning, the beginning. Dee Dee. OMG, Valentine, candy, I can't believe I'm going to be dictator tomorrow. Yes, of course, that's the first thing I will say to my friends before I become dictator. I'm sure they will have positive reactions. Valentine Honeydazel was the most famous yellow mouse martyr in the world, only at 14. Okay, that's really creepy. She lived in the beautiful estate Candy, Swinkle-Toes? What the hell is that? Was a world famous pink pig chef who was also 14. I guess this kingdom of Toontown has a lot of child labor. Live the best life. The three of them were best friends. Valentine, OMG, IKO. Yes, really, that's how it's spelled. Candy, that's a super big responsibility. You have to do it until you die. Dee Dee, I know, I can handle this though. Me and Finn can do this together, even if I'm the only one ruling. Valentine, yikes, well, Dee Dee, you're so strong. If you need any help managing your kingdom, me and Candy can definitely help. Dee Dee, thanks guys, you're the best. Candy, it's getting kind of late and I don't want to walk through the boss bot headquarters in the dark. I'm going to start heading home. I'll be here first thing tomorrow for your coronation. Okay? Valentine, same here. See you tomorrow, Dee Dee. See you tomorrow, guys. Bye. The girls say goodbye and Candy and Valentine leave. Dee Dee looks out castle window. I'm really doing this. For the rest of my life, it's my responsibility to protect all of Toontown from harm. Whoa! Finn. Someone opens the door to Dee Dee's room, and Finn walks in holding Starbucks food. Hey, I got you Starbucks. Do you want to talk about tomorrow? Dee Dee takes a sip of Big Mac and bite a cookie. Thanks, and yeah, I'm just so nervous. I'm going to have to shake a bunch of hands and kiss a lot of babies. Finn, you'll do fine. You're gonna make Mom, Dad, and Asteroid super proud. Dee Dee, they wouldn't be proud if they knew their 14-year-old daughter hasn't killed anyone in the past 2 weeks and turned their beautiful monarchy into a dictatorship. Yes, that's the same reaction I have. Finn, I think no matter what you do to the kingdom, they'll be really proud. Oh my god. You're 14 and already ruling. You should be proud, Dee Dee. Dee Dee, thanks, Finn. Hugs Finn. Finn, good night. Walks out of the room. As Finn walks out, Niall, the headhunter, Dee Dee's newest servant, walks in. He was gorgeous from head to toe and well dressed. His presence delighted everyone who would be near him. Dee Dee, and who might be? Gods! Niall, not to fear, Von Meow. I'm your newest assistant or servant, Niall. Dee Dee, but you're Cog. My family has never had Cog serve us. Niall, first time for everything. I'll be attending you for coordination and helping you with whatever you ask. When you venture out, I will be your follower and do what you command. Gods, what's wrong, Miss Van Meow? Dee Dee, oh, I'm sorry, never mind. Gods walks away. Dee Dee, oh, hello, Niall. It's totally a pleasure to have someone by my side. But I've been alone since I was little. Thank you, but no thanks. Niall, I truly sense, even if you don't want me around, tomorrow I'll guide you throughout everything, just in case everything happens. Dee Dee, fine, just for tomorrow though. I don't need your help. Niall, I hope you have a good day today, as today will be your last day ruling as a monarchy. Good night, Miss Von Meow. Walks out of the room. Dee Dee, it's Dee Dee! Dee Dee thoughts. He's kind of cute, I'm not gonna lie, but he's definitely pushy. I'll give him a chance if he manages to fell it, then off with his head. Oh my god. Yeah, see, I told you he likes edgy. Oh, he or she, whatever, I really don't care. Dee Dee couldn't seem to fall asleep, thinking about her big life change and her new assistant. He was just so well put and charming. Probably has a girlfriend. Reader, you might be thinking, isn't he our older? She doesn't have a crush on him. But in Toontown, anyone can date anyone as long as both sides consent and it's a family relationship. Thanks, author, for clearing that up. Dee Dee falls asleep, dreaming of beautiful things. Oh my god, that was just amazing. Chapter 3 coming up now. Chapter 3. Tragedy. Yeah, Brad Pepper my Pig will surpass William Shakespeare in this critically acclaimed chapter. The The next morning, Dee Dee woke up at 4 a.m. Terrified of what will happen in the next 5 hours. Looking out the window in her HQ, she realized how dreadful it was. Everything was gray, it always rained, there was an oil-leaking fountain of her, and golf carts everywhere. It was tragic. All of a sudden, she saw something on the haze, the little hedge maze, but she couldn't make out what it was. She opened her window and called out Dee Dee. "Hello, who's in my yard? Leave at once!" The strange object hid as she kept yelling. Dee Dee, "God, someone is in the yard! Open your head!" Niall rushes in. "What is wrong?" Dee Dee, "Someone's in the yard!" Niall looks out window. "I'll notify the gods immediately!" Rushes out the room. Dee Dee, "OMG, OMG, what is happening?" Hyperventilating. Niall on the ground looking up at Dee Dee's window shouting, "Dee Dee, why are you here? Oh, you found a kid of things! Hide! Don't leave your window! We found an assassination attempt!" Dee Dee, standing in shock, not able to move or even blink. "I assassinate?" Dee Dee falls on the floor from shock. All of a sudden, Dee Dee big black closet door starts to creak open, revealing a tall-headed figure staring at her. She couldn't figure out if it was a toon or a cog. She feared she was going to faint. Dee Dee, "Get away from me!" The figure carries Dee Dee away with super strength while Dee Dee does everything she learned to fight back. But her fear is getting to her and making her weak. The figure stands at the window, pushing her and running away. Dee Dee, hanging on the sixth story with two hands. "Fane! Gods! Someone help me! My window's closed!" "Help!" Niall runs over as fast as possible. "Dee Dee, let go!" Dee Dee, "Are you trying to kill me? I'm certainly not letting go." Niall, "I'll catch you, I promise." Dee Dee, "How can I trust you?" Niall, "We don't have time for this. Someone is trying to kill you. Please, just let go." Dee Dee, "Niall, I can't do this." Niall, "Choose me!" Dee Dee, deep breath, Dee. "You can do this." Takes deep breath. 1, 2, 3, let's go. It felt like slow motion. It was smooth. Dee Dee couldn't imagine what she looked like in that very moment, falling so high but so beautifully. Dee Dee knew it. This was all the end. Niall couldn't catch her. What was the point? Dee Dee didn't want to be caught. Life was pointless. It was just going to end anyways. She closed her eyes and landed in Niall's arms? Oh my god, a plot twist! Niall, "Princess, are you okay?" Dee Dee, "Niall, you called me." Niall, "Of course, my princess, I will never let you down." Dee Dee began to feel something she's never felt. Was it good? Was it bad? It was like a dream. How could this feeling be? Dee Dee looked into Niall's eyes deeply for like what it felt like forever. "Thank you, Niall." Niall, "It's my duty to do this." "No, thank you needed." God, "Run! Run! We're being invaded by hidden fingers!" Niall takes Dee Dee's hand. "Move! Move! Move!" Dee Dee running with Niall. "What about Finn?" Niall, "It doesn't matter! We need to get you to safety!" Dee Dee, "Where are we going?" Niall, "A safe place!" And that was chapter 3. Now moving on to chapter 4. Chapter 4. Lost. It was 6 a.m. Dee Dee and Niall run to toonXcog and headed for the boat. Where they were going? Dee Dee didn't know and she didn't care. Her mind was racing. Someone was after her. The ocean was foggy, so all she could hear was her and Niall. Huddled up together for warmth. Dee Dee, "Thanks again for saving me. I guess I can really trust you." Niall, "Thanks for paying me a minimum wage." Dee Dee, emoji face, emoji face. Niall, "It's a joke. I have a sense of humor, you know." Dee Dee, "Ha ha, very funny." Yes, I will definitely use that reaction for several of the jokes that would come up. Now, my apologies, Princess. I was just trying to make you feel better. Dee Dee, I can't feel better. My baby brother's in the castle while I was almost murdered. Is he dead? Now, I'm not sure, but while we're heading our way, we can stop at the cafe and check to see if anyone has any leads. Dee Dee, are you sure it's safe to make any stops? Now, I would never put you in danger, Princess. Dee Dee, get butterflies in stomach. Hehe, thanks, IG. After a long night on the boat and traveling, they make it to the Casa de Constance cafe, hoping to get some info. Niall stops Dee Dee from walking in. Wait, stop! Dee Dee, excuse me? Do you know what you're talking to? You can't stop me from Princess Niall, no, you might be in danger. You can't just go in as princess. Dee Dee, I'll draw too much attention. Dee Dee, oh yeah, I forgot I'm super famous. Yeah, of course you're super famous for being a dictator. Niall, yeah, emoji face. Okay, anyways, here's my hand on the scarf. Oh my gooshy crasses! Okay, that's definitely fits into Toontown well. Here, put them all on. Dee Dee, I look like a 40-year-old lesbian virgin! Oh my god! High quality story, everyone. Now, even better, no attention will be drawn whatsoever. Dee Dee, emoji face. Okay, thanks. Walks in with Niall. They're standing at the tables where so many kinds of tunes on the news everywhere was the assassination attempt. Some people said good riddance to Dee Dee, and others took her side, and she was thankful she wasn't harmed. I would definitely say good riddance to Dee Dee because, as you all know, I don't want a Hitler in Toontown. The owner of the place, Cause, was watching as well. A blue bunny, the biggest ear she's ever seen. You could tell he was wise, and that has been through a lot. Calls to Niall and Dee Dee. Oh no, nope. We don't serve cogs here. Sorry. Dee Dee. Wow, that's a little rude. You know not all cogs are bad. Cause. Oh my goodness. You sound an awful like Princess Dee Dee, that's off topic. You can't just kick my friend out because his race. That's racial profiling. Apparently cocked are a different race from tunes. Niall, emoji face. Cause your friend here is going to take over my building and make it into boss state. Dee Dee, you know what? You can suck my... You know what? It's been a rough morning for everyone, am I right? With the princess assassination, and everyone is suspected. Can we please just sit down and have something to drink, please? Cause. Emoji face. Fine, but if he causes any trouble, you're both out for good, Niall. Thank you, my good man. I can assure you, I will do no harm to you nor your parents. My flippy bless your soul. Whole cafe looks on Niall. Random 2. This nigga is down! Everything spoken! Ha, N-word funny. Niall, emoji face. Dee Dee holds back laugh. Dee Dee and Niall took a seat at the high chairs where you can see the cooks cooking, and they asked Cause some questions. Dee Dee, what have you heard about the princess? Cause all they disclose is that she's been hidden somewhere very remote. Niall, that's good. What about her brother? Cause, poor kid, sad face. They couldn't find him. They think the princess who caused this might be holding him captive. Dee Dee, emoji face. Oh my, oh, poor kid. Niall comforts Dee Dee. Cause, where did you guys all from again? Niall, we actually from the country. Yep, the country where we got here from Goofy Speedway to watch the coronation, and now we are here. Dee Dee thoughts. Holy doodles, Niall, this is a quick thinker. Great. Another chapter done. On to chapter 5 now. I bet this story will be even better. Chapter 5. Regret. Yeah, I really regret reading the story. Niall and Dee Dee walk for ages. It seems like they're going in circles. Dee Dee, Niall, I'm really tired. I want to go home. Niall, there's no going home for right now. People are after you. Dee Dee, can we stop here? I need a drink. Niall, sure, princess. Dee Dee, sits on the curb. It's 11:46 a.m. By now, I'd be in middle of becoming the dictator. Niall, I'm sorry, princess. Dee Dee, don't be. I know you don't want to rule to start with. I always wanted to grow up noble, living in the States, going to public schools, having a doodle, going fishing, racing with friends, and being free with no boundaries. Niall, is that true? Dee Dee, yeah, my whole family are actually assassins! And whenever something happened with someone, we'd kill them. I killed so many innocent tunes, Niall. I can't take it back anymore. They're gone! Niall, Dee Dee, it's not your fault. Dee Dee, Niall, my eyes are leaking for... This has never happened. Help! Niall, Dee Dee, you're crying. Dee Dee, I never heard of such a thing. Oh, such a thing. Niall, you never cried before? Dee Dee, I was taught to bury my feelings, and if anyone saw me cry, they would think my kingdom is weak. I think your kingdom is weak, you North Korea. Niall, Dee Dee, you're not weak. Think about everything that's happened to you. You probably have the strongest tune alive. Dee Dee suddenly hugs Niall and stops crying on him. Niall comforts him in the sunlight. Niall, let it out, princess. Let it all out. A few hours later, you're now entering the burg. Dee Dee, why are we going to the burg? Niall, I know a couple of friends here. I think we can stay here for now. Dee Dee, no, everyone will find out, and eventually paparazzi will come and start interviewing me. No, are you really worried about the paparazzi? And don't worry, these are a special team of friends I have. Dee Dee, if you insist. Niall and Dee Dee walked for seemed like forever in the cold, snowy streets. Every team they passed was talking about the incident because everyone in the kingdom was interviewed to watch her rise to the top, but now everyone seems unsure of themselves. Random Tune 1, I think they're covering it up that the Dee Dee girl was murdered. But then Tune 2, don't you think they could have released it by now? And what if she's dead and her father isn't found? Who would rule? Random 2-3. Will we even have a dictator still? Will we go back to a monarchy? I'm definitely Random 2-3. But instead of a monarchy, make it a republic. Thank you. Niall, Dee Dee, do you hear what these tunes are saying? Dee Dee, I can't take hearing all this. Yeah, because you are freaking ruling North Korea. Niall, just keep walking, it'll be okay. White signs where everyone graffiti wall saying things like Princess is dead, hope is gone, and bring back Dee Dee. These things make Dee Dee realize how much the Tooniverse really depended on her. Yeah, of course, the Tooniverse is North Korea. Oh my god, this story is giving so much confusion, and what the hell? Chapter 6 now. Chapter 6, Forbidden Love. Niall, we are almost there. Dee Dee, I'm so cold, I can't walk any further. Niall, come on, I see the playground ahead. Dee Dee, Niall, faints. Niall, princess, covers his mouth. Tunes to the street, emoji face, emoji face, emoji face. Random Tune, what did you just call that cat that looks and sounds awfully like the missing princess? Niall, no, she's just, in my eyes, she's royalty. Dee Dee wakes up. What's happening? Random 2, I call the police, your favorite kidnapper gets on your hands off the princess. Dee Dee, Niall, how do they know you? Tunes, so it is really you. Dee Dee, where I? Niall takes Dee Dee's hands and runs through the tunnel. Dee Dee, Niall, what was that all about? Niall, don't worry about it. You're in danger and we can go where I was planning anymore. Dee Dee, so where can we go? Niall, how about the clothing shop over there? Dee Dee, you think they let us slip in the tailor? Niall, let's see. They enter the shop to find a maroon bunny named Rodin Bunners. He's measuring a person's weight while at the same time watching the news. Niall, excuse me, sir. Do you mind if we stay here just for tonight? Well then, this isn't an inn. This is a clothing shop. Dee Dee, please, we have nowhere to go. Well then, what about your estate? Niall, we're from out of the country. We don't have a estate. Well then, okay. You can say, but I don't know where you're gonna sleep. Niall, fine with us, thank you. That night, Niall and Dee Dee slept on the cold couches. Dee Dee, whispering, what should we do tomorrow? Niall, whispering, I'm not sure. I think we can return back to the castle. Everyone suspects that you were going back. Dee Dee, hey Niall. Niall, yeah? Dee Dee, why do you care so much? Niall, because you're my friend, it's my job. If I had to jump in front of a train for you. Dee Dee, is that true? Niall, yeah, Dee Dee, I'd do anything you want me to do. Dee Dee suddenly realized this mysterious friend wasn't good or bad. She was one. For the first time, Dee Dee was experiencing love. But she couldn't. Niall was a cog and she was a toon. They would torture her, and the princess will only get worse. Niall, good night, princess. Dee Dee, night. Dee Dee couldn't fall asleep that night. Niall kept her mind occupied. She was just the best. But she didn't know what to do about her feelings. This was forbidden love. You know when you love you know you're in love when you can't fall asleep because reality is finally bigger than your dreams. Oh my god. Hang in there, guys. The last chapter is coming up. Oh my god, I can't wait to be finished with this. Chapter 7, the final chapter, Mystery. Dee Dee woke up early that morning shivering. The place was still closed and no one was there. Not even Niall. He was nowhere in sight. No trace of him left. Could he just have left? Dee Dee began to panic as that thought rushed through her mind. When all of a sudden the door burst open, it was Niall. Niall, look at this princess, holds up cards. Dee Dee, what in the name of Flippy are those? Niall, trolley cards. Dee Dee, TF is a trolley. You mean that Dee Dee has never heard of a trolley before? Oh my god. Let's just finish this story. Oh yes, I forgot you never done anything that a non-warrior would do. Dee Dee, so a trolley is? Niall, it's like an open car that can hold up to 4 teens and you can take them wherever you want. Dee Dee, so where do our tickets take us to? Niall, Daisy's Gardens. Dee Dee, why are you going through Daisy's Gardens? Niall, we're way too close to cash bots so someone could catch us, plus sailboats of the beacons so no one would suspect. Dee Dee, I guess you're right, but we need to stop somewhere to eat. I haven't had food in a while. Niall, very well. Our trolley leaves at 10 a.m., so we have 3 hours. Dee Dee, sounds good. Dee Dee and Niall go to ball. Well, they're there. Dee Dee constantly thinks about her love for Niall and all of this purifications. But at the same time, she couldn't keep her mind off Finn. Where could he be? Was he okay? Would she ever see him again? Dee Dee and Niall hop on the trolley together, and they are traveling through Toontown on it. Dee Dee, the trolley actually kind of fun! Niall, yeah, except for the fact it's freezing out. Dee Dee, yeah, that's true, but we're almost out of the bergs anyways, so that's cool. Niall, I guess you're right. Niall and Dee Dee have been on the trolley for 6 hours now. Dee Dee has a syndrome in which she needs more water than the average toon, and she can pass out and possibly die if she can't have it. Niall, oh Dee Dee, Niall, we need to stop. I need water. Niall, oh come on, Dee Dee, we're 2 stops away. Dee Dee, no, I can't do this. Niall, very well. Stop the trolley! We'll get off here. Walks off with Dee Dee. Thank you. Dee Dee, emoji face. Niall, stay here, princess. I'm going to find you water. Dee Dee, Feeling dizzy and lightheaded, all of a sudden Finn shows up out of nowhere. Finn, fuzzing in Dee Dee's mind, blurry too and kind of muted as she was going to pass out. I found her! Take her now! She's here! Dee Dee, she thinks she's speaking in right now, but it's in her head. Finn, I know you will save me! Where have her when you... Where have you been? Are you hurt? Finn, snarky laugh. Dee Dee, a hurdy figure pops out. A hurdy figure picks her up. What? Friends from dehydration. Dee Dee wakes up in a strange but big quiet room. Dee Dee, what? Where am I? Hello? Strange voice. Hello, Dee Dee. I've been waiting for you. Dee Dee. Who is this? What's happening? No! Voice. Now tell me, Dee Dee. Where do you think it's happening? Dee Dee. I don't want to know. I'm scared. I want to go home. Voice. I thought you were so tough you can kill anyone you weigh. Dee Dee. I'm not like that. You don't even know me. Voice. But I do know Astro and your mother. Dee Dee. Are you the one who kidnapped my parents and sister? Voice. I was. Never met you, father. But yes, I'm the one who ended your mother and sister's life. Dee Dee. You bastard! Don't even you think you're going to kill me! Voice. Little do you know what's going on. Dee Dee. Of course I do! Your stupid team is going to kill me! How do you find out where it was the whole time? Voice. Someone give us a tip. Dee Dee slots. Naya, that bitch! Emoji face, exclamation mark, Dee Dee. Reveal yourself at once and answer my voice. Dee Dee. Reveal yourself at once and answer my questions. Voice. Very well. Walks out from shadows. Dee Dee. Emoji face. To be continued. Oh my god. Finally you are done with the story. Ugh. And that was toonXcog. Tune and love. I mean, where did I get started? Peppa my pig, you did it! You've written the best fanfic I ever read! I mean, where could you get a story that's about a toon who wants to become dictator, who falls in love with the cog, and then the author justifies it by saying, Toontown, in Toontown you can have any relationship you want, it's a fair relationship. And of course, to top it all off, the use of the N-word. Yeah, this story is really, really great. I recommend you check it out. In all seriousness, I'm really glad that I'm done with this story. I don't have to read it again. I would like to thank everyone for sending on me in this torturous journey. And yeah, sorry for not uploading any videos for a while, but I was busy and hopefully this makes up for it. Anyways, I'm done now. Bye guys.